explain that in a minute.
For a while, I'll be by your side.
Let's cut that off and get started. Anyway. Yeah, no, that mic, I had to send it back. I don't know if they're going to honor their warranty or not. I sort of doubt it. They'll probably say I janked it around and broke the plug loose, but it really shouldn't break loose that easy. I didn't. I've only used it probably a dozen times. And like I say, the last time it was rattling around loose inside the microphone, so I miss it. Right now I have my condenser mic that I actually do my videos with. I have two of these. I don't know if you know the difference between a condenser mic and a dynamic mic. The dynamic mic cuts out a lot of the background noise, and I think it just sounds in general better. It weighs about 2 pounds, and it hangs on this hanging thing I got going on there. I use this one too because it's this condenser mic is very directional, but it picks up everything. So you can probably hear the fan running on my computer a little bit with this one. And as long as I stay close to the mic, I listened to it the last time and it didn't sound that bad, so I was going to just go ahead and do another live stream. I always like to do them on Sunday. I just get real lazy on Sunday and don't want to do anything. And I'm probably going to get a video done. I'm not going to wait a whole week to do one. I want to thank everybody that actually participated in my food poll to help me pick out the burrito that I'll almost certainly be doing at Del Taco. And I'm not really excited about it because I really haven't had a lot of good luck with Del Taco. But before I keep going on, let me say hi to everybody. Tide, how are you doing? Spin Lifted, it is good to see you. I'm glad you came by. Le Coazine, I am glad you are here. Nitro VR 2000, thank you. X Paradox, my buddy X Paradox is here. It is good to see you here. I appreciate you. Yeah, the mic, it is what it is. I would just go out and buy another one, but they're not very cheap. I think these retail for about $270, but I like them. And if you look, the one I have is discontinued. So if you get the newest version of it, which looks exactly the same, except it's got a USB-C plug in it, so probably not as easy to snap off. But it's been total disappointment. Another disappointment I have is my Elgato capture card. It's a total piece of dog crap. There's just no other way to put it. I spent like an hour trying to make my mic work, because you plug the mic into the camera and the capture card picks it all up and separates it for you. And so I'm using a $20 capture card I got on Amazon that seems to work just as good. And the good thing about it is, if it screws up, I just throw it in the trash and buy another one. Not so much. The Elgato cost, I think, maybe just south of $200 when I bought it. They cost a lot more than that. And you know, you expect something good and you really get just a total piece of crap. Sasha, it is good to see you. Let me see your question. I've been wondering where you did learn to do video editing skills. Trial and error. Many hours of practicing, doing things, seeing what worked. So if you watch my videos, they really don't look too much like a lot of other videos, because pretty much I would accidentally do something as far as a cut, and I'm like, well, that looks cool. I'll keep doing it. Anyway, I had another question that somebody had put on in the chat screen earlier about copyright, and he was looking in the description and saw that it was copyright 2024 with a C. Want to know what I had copyrighted, or if I went and got it copyrighted. That is implied, and I think what he is doing is he's confusing patent law with copyright law. Two different animals. If you're going to get a patent, you need to register. Copyright is implied, and if you patent something, someone just can't copy and use it. Now, my videos, you can actually take and copy and use it. You just can't put it out as your video. You have to alter it to make it something new. That's the thing with the music. You should be able to take music and alter it and make it into a different song, and there's nothing they can do about it. That's why people could do reaction videos to other videos without getting in trouble for it, because you're making new content out of old, and that's okay by copyright law. But when you do something, it is implied. Anyway, Twitch, I appreciate y'all today. Respirit. Hi. Hey, how are you doing? Yeah. Now Taco Bell is a little bit different. Del Taco's a little bit different. I just not have been thrilled with the last 2 or 3 times that I was getting there. When I find some place and I do a bad review on it and the food kind of sucks, I tend to avoid doing more reviews. Just saying, you know. And so it's been quite a while since I've been to Del Taco. They have serving weights and they have routinely failed their own serving weights. So we'll see how that goes. I had to do a lot of research into it too, because they're doing the trick is where you take somebody famous and partner with them so you can like ride off their name. Although I'm a little confused why they're using Danny Trejo. He's like 80 years old now, action star, hero, a lot of tattoos, old guy. He has some restaurant chains in California, so that's where that's promotions are coming from. I don't really understand. I don't pretend to understand their logic. Peanut Jam, how are you doing? No, it doesn't sound too bad as long as I stay close to the mic. It doesn't sound, I can cover up the background noise, but you can hear like trucks and stuff going by in the background better. It's raining out there right now, but I'm actually fairly well insulated in here as far as noise. Yeah, a lot of $7 pizzas for that money. Nick, it's good to see you. I appreciate you, dude. You like, yeah, and that's one thing I've been wondering about is my sneakadoodle bites. Are people tired of me talking to myself? And I was thinking about running a poll on that to see whether to get rid of it, because I don't know if it's getting old or not. I know Shadow Joe is getting kind of pissy about everything. He doesn't like getting interrupted, as you saw. Does not like that at all. Tim, how are you doing? Yep, physical music. Government can't steal from you. That is true. I mean, I respect the copyright of the music. I actually pay royalties on my music. You know, it just drives me nuts. The sneakadoodle bites are not going anywhere because they're an integral part. I mean, they're very, very, very important to the score. You know, I'm thinking good numbers. You know, I have this. I'm like, I already have a number in my head when I'm going home. But a lot of times, what happens is it'll get screwed on the weight test, or they'll like, you know, screw me on the bacon or something, and I'll get kind of aggravated about that, and they get slapped down. But yeah, I just really didn't know, you know, whether it was stupid or not, me talking to myself. I've been working on it and trying to perfect the timing a little bit. I want to interact more than just one insult. I'd like to go back and forth 2 or 3 times, and the timing on that is difficult, especially if you're not doing any cuts. That's the point of this, is you don't want to do any cuts. Anyway, Wingstop has some new flavors, barbecue sauce. Yeah, I usually don't do sauces. Because it's a lot of effort to make a video, a lot of expense, a lot of time goes into a video, so I can do a sauce. You know, I mean, maybe I could do a short or something like that, a short video without all the fluff and all the stuff that takes me hours and hours and hours to make. The paranoia. Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, yeah, I mean, the paranoia, that's your name, that's your nickname. Yeah, it is an integral part. I just did it one time. I wasn't even thinking I was going to do it, and I'm like, it stuck. And I remember exactly why I did that first sneakadoodle bite. As because I got some stale ass biscuits from Popeyes, and people were going to say, well, they got stale riding home. And so I took a sneakadoodle bite right there in the car, and they sucked in and they sucked when I got them home. And ever since then, the rest is history. We've been doing sneakadoodle bites, and it's been evolving. And there's always been 3, except a couple of exceptions where Shadow Joe kind of tries to go off the rails on me and do 2 or 1. When I was a child, I got a cheeseburger with no meat, no bun, and no sauce. Well, that actually wouldn't be bad, Birdshot. I've made them like that. Oh, I appreciate y'all over there. Is somebody like give me a sub or something? Taco Club. gifting 5 one-tier subs to Joe is Hungry community. They gifted a total of 5 in the channel. That's very nice of you. I appreciate that. I have to like make sure I stay up with all this stuff. Yeah, I'm beginning to learn Twitch. Twitch is more of a gift from Will Neff than anything. I mean, there are people that take a year to get where my channel is on Twitch, and I love Twitch. And it's not so busy I can't do 2 at once. So that works pretty good. So I'm pulling 16 megabit upstream doing dual streaming. That's why I have the internet that I have here. Let's see, and I'm sorry if I missed some of the questions. You can always ask them again. What I need to do is learn how to turn off the 5-second delay on Twitch. I have a 3-second to slow it down to where I can keep up with it, but I'm not really sure. I just have that there in case someone tries to spam me or come in the channel and be stupid. But that's actually a rare occurrence. I mean, people are just so nice. They are so nice. I appreciate that. Watch Taco. Thank you. That's like 4 of them. Wow. I am honored. I appreciate the support. Maybe I ought to quit making videos and turn into a full-time Twitch streamer. I don't know. I don't think I got it in me. I don't have the stamina for that. I mean, those guys sit there and jam for like hours, and I would just lose my mind. I can only do that. I'm up to almost 2 hours without running out of steam. Yeah, the Sneak-a-Doodle Bite is very important. Dexta, yeah, very important. You got to know whether it's going to survive going home or not. Very rare. Very rare, Tim. Birdshots. Yeah, I just wonder about me interacting with Shadow Joe. I wonder how popular that is. You know, you kind of hate to quit and everybody will get upset, but that takes extra time to do that. I actually have to stop. When I get done filming, I have to stop, carry my footage over to the house and put it in the editor and then make out a timing sheet for it. In fact, I threw it away just to show you. I don't know what I did with it. Where I put it up, because I have a stopwatch clock on the wall so I can time everything. Sorry about the rattling. I know that stinking condenser mic fixes that up. Oh, that's useless. I'll show you what else I have in my pasted to the wall where I'm looking at it when I'm filming. Is I have pictures of the product. For when I do, this is what it looks like. Then I can look at the picture, because I forget exactly what it looks like, and then I can give a more accurate score, or a more accurate post-assessment, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Y'all help me out with that. Wombat Wiggle, thank you very much for the diamonds. I feel like a good idea would be every couple videos you should try a custom meal suggested by viewers. I think that's a good idea, actually. Paranoid. Your name, Paranoid. Likes orange. Slow off. I'm glad. Slow off. Now we'll see what happens. Boom. Nope. It's not liking what I did. Let me look. Let me scroll back. I see. There. No, maybe I don't. I'm sorry, I'm trying to fix Paradox. I appreciate that, Mr. X Paradox. You don't have to do that. You've done way too much for the channel already. But I appreciate it. Slow. Okay, I got it. Slow 0. No, I didn't like that either. I am trying to do something over here on Twitch to get rid of slow mode. It hates me. SLOWOFF. There, finally, done. Now, I'm back to normal. I'm so sorry, people. Joe, will you try the new golden barbecue sandwich at Popeyes? Like I said earlier, Bub Lover, when I get bad food someplace, I'm reluctant to go back and do another one right away. I think it's just a regular chicken sandwich with some sauce on it. So then I go back to, do I just really want to do that because they put some sauce on a sandwich? I don't know. But the golden barbecue, that actually sounds good, but I don't know how well they would do. It helps. It does. I get money from YouTube. I get enough to pay for stuff. I'm not by no means making any huge amount of money here, and that's never was my intent. I just enjoy, doing what I do. Yay! So just so I don't get too much stuff up here, and then I appreciate it. 12 subs, 300 bits. Oh, bits. I'm learning. Give energy. How are you doing tonight? X Paradox. Okay, let me roll through a few more questions. I think. Oh, let me tell you a story, and then I'll go do some more questions. I'm gonna throw these pictures away. This is a letter from Arby's. I did a little math on the front of the envelope, and these are 2 free sandwich cards, and. If you get the U.S. mail, you can get them to send you an email of a scan of your letters that you're going to get that day. And I saw an official one coming from Arby's, and I'm like, oh, crap. They're going to sue me and tell me to take one of my videos down because I hammer the hell out of them. And, I rarely fill out the comments when they want you to fill out a comment, rate it and what the problem is. But I was so irritated at them after the video that I filled one out and I forgot that I did it. So this is what they're trying to send me. This one's on us. Get a complimentary sandwich. I wonder if I can get a double roast beef where they'll try gig me on that. So I got that. So that came in the mail. I thought I was getting sued, but they were just giving me some free food for telling them they totally screwed themselves on their own weights. I think that was my complaint. That and the food was cold. And they're just ridiculous. Sometimes I get irritated and I'll fill them out, but rarely do I actually go through filling them out because it's not going to do anything. They're just going to send me a card for some free meals. I actually got a gift card somebody sent me for $25. I haven't used it yet. Meat Mountain. Yeah. Good idea, Dandon. Meat Mountain. I wonder if they'll give me 2 Meat Mountains for these cards. I'll try that. I like the Meat Mountain. Yeah. Okay, what else we got here? I know sand. Will I ever review the Mighty McMuffin? I didn't know there was a Mighty McMuffin. I'll have to look that up. Send me an email to joeishungrychannel@gmail.com because I will forget as soon as I walk out of here. My mind will dump all information. Ever tried Uncrustables, Joe? No, I don't even know what they are. You're going to have to send me a link to that too. Yeah, I have a hard time going back. When I do a bad review on someone, I just really have a hard time going back there, even though Del Taco's kind of like a low-hanging fruit. I mean, they've got all their nutritional information. They've got their serving weights, so I'm not going to, bitch about that during the video. And I can crucify them before I even taste the food, or, when I actually weigh them. For $8.70... for a burrito, that burrito should be about as big as my damn left leg for that kind of money. Jonas Satch, thank you very much. That is unnecessary, but very much appreciated. I appreciate that. Let me get your questions. What are the highest and lowest scores you've ever done, and can we be pen pals? Long live the Sneakadoodle Bite. We can always be pen pals. Email's free. joeishungrychannel@gmail.com. Should be in the description on this. If not, it's in one of my videos. My description needs to be updated for this. And the lowest would be Duncan, and there are two of them that were really close, but I think this was sub 2. I think this was 2 point something or 1 point something for it had the tomato pesto or the stewed tomatoes, and the stewed tomatoes were so tough they stuck together, and you like drag the whole tomato out of the sandwich, and it was absolutely gross. The highest score is actually my reference material. That is part of my regular thumbnail, Massey's Pizza. That is the gold standard of food. That is the thing that I score everything against. They had a 9.8. As far as fast food, I'll give you a little bit more information. It was Culver's. The Northwoods Walleye scored a 9.0 twice. I did that like 3 years apart. Same score both times. Wonderful. But I appreciate it. Not necessary. I'll answer your questions either way you do. Tim, that is a lot of money for a damn burrito. That thing better be as big as my damn leg. It's supposed to weigh 15.7 pounds or ounces. So that's almost a pound heavy burrito, but still for $8, give me a break. Okay, I appreciate that on my Twitch side over here. Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, I am very passionate about the food I review. I want good reviews. I want high numbers. I don't want to go there and give low numbers. I don't like to do negative reviews. The negative reviews are a pain in the ass. They are. Because I get at the end, I get agitated. The food usually isn't good. Well, yeah, if it's gonna be less than 5, and I really go back and I question what I say at the end, because on my outro, I'm like, oh, was that really necessary? Oh, did you talk too much? Because I'll tend to get kind of loquacious and talk too much at the very end when I'm really pissed about something. And I've been trying to shorten the point down where I take a bite and I call the score. I've tried to shorten that build up a little bit because I find that I'm repeating myself from internally in the video. I don't really worry about repeating myself from Shadow Joe because he's a whole different person, sort of, in a way. Yeah, the street chalupa with the Taco Bell. Paranoids felt bad about the way they treated me. I have a little insight on that from somebody that actually works there. And they were real friendly to me before, and then they didn't want to talk to me at all after that. It was the same boy. And he told me he probably got in trouble for talking to social media people because they have a social media policy there that I was totally unaware of. And they're not allowed to recognize the fact that I am a content creator. They have to talk to me just like everybody else. And he probably freaked out a little bit when I came in because like else, oh hell, I got in trouble for this. Didn't know what to do. Screwed my order up. Went through a second time. Screwed my order up a second time. And then it wasn't his fault. When I went in the last time, is one of the girls there started arguing with me about it. That my order, But I've been through that. I've been over all that. Yeah, that was just too bad. Do I reduce points for no serving weights? Not really. I mostly just give them a hard time. If the serving weights are like out of whack and the consistency's off, yeah, they get taken off for that. But no serving weights, because I really don't think by law they're required to have that. Excuse me. Sorry. Shake Shack. Yeah, there's one down in Atlanta. Too far for me to roll down there. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Have any chains redeemed themselves in your eyes? Yeah, Arby's redeemed themselves, and then they turn around and flush their reputation right back down the toilet afterwards. They redeemed themselves when I did the Meat Mountain. Because Meat Mountain prior to that, I was always down on them because they don't have real roast beef. It's chopped, pressed, sliced roast beef. And they did that because it was cheaper. And because I date back to the time before chop press sliced roast beef, back when they actually had real roast beef. And it was kind of expensive back then, but it was real roast beef sliced, and they would slice it right then and you could just watch them make your sandwich. You can't do that anymore. And then we did I really liked the Meat Mountain, and then we did Meat Mountain, and after that they just went down the tubes again, and I'm like, wow. Commonplace, hello, how are you tonight? Culver's is amazing. They came to my area finally. Yeah, they are good if they're managed good. Now I've seen some of them that weren't managed that good, but they did kind of some funky stuff to me. But my one in Jasper, they're like top shelf, man. They're on it all the time, every time. I just looked it up, and the Mighty McMuffin is only in Canada. Maybe that's why I don't know about it, because I'm not in Canada. Why do they test market everything in Canada before they come to the U.S.? Like, I want the big arch, okay? That's in Canada. That's not here. I want the chicken Big Mac. That's in Canada. That's not here. What's with that? Don't they realize I have videos to make, and that I need new material, not this rehashed crap? Well, they put an extra slice of cheese on a burger and call it something new, a limited time offer. You know, that stuff irritates me. I tend not to do those. Because, you know, I spend a lot of time on these videos. I mean, it's literally 2 solid days on a good day. And if nothing goes wrong, which almost always it does. Don't know why. But anyway, yeah. Culver's is cool. What am I to do when Shadow Joe demands a raise or some credits in the title? Well, he ain't going to get a damn extra dime, I can tell you that. But I could give him I don't see any wrong. I could give him a credit in the title role. That's a good idea. Maybe that'll cool his heels a little bit if I do that. I'll put him in the title role the next time. Shadow Joe. This is dedicated to Shadow Joe. I'll give him a birthday shout out. I appreciate that, Sand. How long have you been at it prior to this YouTube channel? No, I was pretty much at it about the start of this YouTube channel. I have another channel that I've let die, that was monetized at one time, that I do work back in my shop and stuff, but I don't have time for that. I thought I could do it, but I can't. Tim, the Arby's around here have more employees than customers when we drive by. I've noticed that. That's the same here. Arby's is in trouble. They need to get it together. The Canadian accent is weaker than the American anger. I'm not sure what that means, Tim. Come on, Joe. We all need profit sharing in this chat. I guess so. I don't know what to do with Shadow Joe, though. I'm going to put him in the title role. I'm going to do that, or give him a shout out at the very beginning of the birthdays. And I'm caught up on the birthdays, no less. Believe it or not. I was drowning in birthdays for a while, and then I did my little thing. I mean, all I did was, if you want your birthday to be guaranteed to be on the next video and be in front of everybody, you send me $2, and for some reason that should cool it off. And now I'm able to keep up with them. And every time I do a video, I gotta get a lot of requests because they see that. And I'm not trying to make money off. I don't really care. What does Shadow Joe do on the off days? Sleeps, takes sneakadoodle bites out of the refrigerator when I'm not looking. He certainly doesn't. I don't know what he does when I go out and do yard work, because I'm probably going to do yard work tomorrow. I don't feel like shooting a video tomorrow. I think I'm going to wait toward midweek because the temperatures are going to go down here. It's going to get cloudy and dry. I think in Thursday they're calling for a high temperature of 74 degrees. So, I mean, that'll be like perfect shooting weather, because when it's like 100 out there, it's hard. You got to when you go hit that drive-through, you're just praying these people don't make you wait a long time, because your cameras will overheat. And when your cameras overheat, they're done for at least 30, 45 minutes before you can get them to work again. And that's always a problem. Now, I bought a new GoPro because one of the GoPros crapped the bed. And I got a Hero 12. That 12 will run twice as long as the other ones and takes a lot more. I've not been able to overheat it yet. So that's good. I just wish there was something other than GoPros I could use that were better. Do I have a Shake Shack in Georgia? Yeah, down in Atlanta. Yeah, I think I answered that. Down in Atlanta. Oh, Twitch people. As a professional food viewer, what is your favorite restaurant to go to? Culver's. And I have a thing for... my brain is shut down again. It shouldn't be. I ate before I came over here. I'm on a weight loss campaign, by the way. I'm down around 16 pounds since probably June, April, May, June, around there. Little Caesars. I knew it would come back. Little Caesars. I have a thing for thin crust Little Caesars pizza. And another thing that I'm going to be doing, I think tomorrow, I'm going to go up to Jasper, up to Marco's, because they have an Italian sub that if I alter it slightly is going to be pretty good. I'm going to get rid of the purple onions and have them put some iceberg lettuce in that. I think that's going to be pretty damn good. And also, looky up here. I don't have any Marco's pizza boxes up here. One Marco's pizza box that you can't even see. That's going to change because they did pretty good. I'm real happy with them. What do you think about the Domino's quality captains? Can you explain that to me, what a quality captain is? 'Cause I don't know. I don't know what that means. Are we going to get more drone shots? Nah, I have not figured out a good way to incorporate drone shots into my videos. I have a drone. It's back there in this case. I've had it for years, and it still works. I flew it the other day. Problem is, a lot of the places I go are right in the approach lane for the local airport, and you can't fly. Especially when you have airplanes coming over you 600 and 700 feet or 1,200 feet, because that's a no-fly zone. Okay. Oh, you getting ads? Are you getting ads on YouTube? Okay. Oh, no wonder I wasn't seeing the Twitch. I scrolled past it. I am watching my health. I've got to. I got no choice. After when I got sick, that was like a nightmare. That was a nightmare. I was a nurse. I would have patients that have panic attacks. I'm always like, I was thinking in the back of my mind, grow up, dude. You wait till it happens to you. You won't be saying that no more. That was horrible. Horrible. Oh my God, you start panicking because you can't sleep because you're panicking. But that's all in the past. I'm good now. I feel good. I can actually, I'm not even sure I had gallbladder disease. I think I had some sort of weird ass virus that they set loose on us that they didn't bother telling us. Oh, my shirt. I've got like 2 or 3 of these things, just in case some of you are wondering if I actually do laundry. It's a Runza t-shirt. Comes from Runza. See that box up there? That's the box for Runza sandwiches, and they're a Nebraska chain. They're out in Nebraska, Colorado, and some other states. I did a review on some frozen runs a while back, and I love their shirts. I've got to call them up and find out where they get their shirts so I can get whoever made their shirts my shirts, because I'm going to sell shirts. I'm going to get some hats, damn it. I swear I'm going to do it. I mean, I got tomorrow's Monday. Tomorrow's a holiday. I can't get crap done tomorrow. I think I will be doing yard work tomorrow for sure. That'll be good, because I got some stuff I need to clean up. I got some brush I need to clear. Hey, hello, Ferris. How are you tonight? Peace out. But I appreciate the Forever Grasshopper. I appreciate your sentiments, and I appreciate everything y'all do over there. How long am I planning on streaming tonight? ERX Shadow. I don't know. I usually after 2 hours I start becoming incoherent and drooling. So probably that. I really had no plan when I started doing this. In fact, I just streamed like 2 or 3 days ago, and you know what? I used to think it hurt my channel because I would get unsubs whenever I'd stream, but that's really abated, and it doesn't hurt the channel. I stream because I like to. It doesn't make me any revenue unless somebody gives me money, but I don't really want people to do that. It makes me feel bad sometimes, somewhat. Nemo Nunn, first being able to catch a stream and was glad to hear you were well. Well, I appreciate that, man. I'm trying to catch up with my questions and my comments over here. Do you know who the Noid is? No, I do not know. Shadow's chronic sneak through the box are what led to the last divorce. Where it is. I've been divorced. I still have the same wife now. I've had her a long time. I mean, we can't even work up a good fight anymore. So what a shame, because I miss the young fights. It's not there anymore. We've got like 45 years now, I think. That's longer than a lot of people in this stream have been alive. My nail health is bad. You should do a collab with Moist Critical. Yeah, in my dreams, Moist Critical won't even answer my email when I thanked him for running me. I would love to do a live stream with Moist Critical. I would be like, sir. I would do it in Twitch. Yeah, hell yeah. On my own time, pretty much the same. Don't listen to a lot of music. I usually listen to YouTube videos when I'm driving. I'm listening to them. Don't watch them. A lot of truck driver videos. A lot of SpaceX stuff. Oreo Coca-Cola? There's such a thing? No, obviously I haven't. And I appreciate it, Bad Brown. Yeah, it's 45 years. You'd think God would put me in the ground by now, but I'm still here. Quality are who are not afraid to call out a poorly made pizza with uneven toppings. I didn't know they had that at Domino's. Now, I have a special place in my heart. I'll go on about Domino's. I have a special place in my heart for the Domino's, especially the one in Calhoun, Georgia. They all screamed, "Joe is hungry." The whole crew stopped production and came out to the front, and they were in the beginning of that video. They hold a special place in my heart. They're in my heart. They're in my Discord, everywhere. I didn't know that. It's a good idea if somebody don't think they have a good pizza, because a reputation takes years to build and you can destroy it in just a few minutes. So maybe they realize that. Yeah, Domino's is an interesting place. They have an interesting story. Uncrucibles are basically sandwiches with the crust removed, the outer edge of the bread pressed together to make a pocket. Huh. I like the crust, though. Okay, thank you. Y'all are educating me here. That's why I stream, so I can get educated on food. In YouTube, are any of y'all seeing ads? Are they popping ads on you? I don't know. I turned the monetization on. I think I made in the ad revenue, I made like $1.50 the last 2-hour one that I did. Let me tell you what about how much revenue you get. I did a live stream on Twitch this week, and not Twitch, TikTok. I got like 13 cents. Not that I'm worth that, but I'm really not. Yeah, I would love to do one with. Call him out on Twitter. I wonder if that'll work. Ooh, somebody gave me a Prime sub. Hey, Brian87. That's very nice of you. He probably wouldn't answer me. Does he watch his Twitter feed? X feed? I'll go look, because I've never been able to communicate with him. All I did was want to thank him for playing my video, because he took my channel and drug it out of the depths and sent it off a running, buddy. I will. I'll try that tonight when I get home. Thank you for the sub, though. Very much appreciated. Good. Well, I pay him their I pay him their money. I thought it was $13.99 a month or something. Yeah, I'm on premium. I've been on premium for years. The only reason I put it on premium was so I could have a video running on my cell phone and then black the screen out. Because before, if you blank the screen, it would stop the video. And that way I can listen to people talk while I'm driving or sleeping. I do that. I go to sleep by YouTube. I guess I'm a YouTube freak. That's a good idea, Grease Demon. Never had any communication with him. What's weird about, I find about Moist Critical, his YouTube presence is way bigger than his Twitch presence. That's amazing to me. Way bigger. Same way with Joe Bartolozzi. Joe Bartolozzi has some serious traffic on his YouTube channels, and I watch his Twitch stream every once in a while. He I get a lot of people telling me to live stream with him, but I would, and he can, and I actually have an open line of communication with him. But I just figure maybe that's not his thing, and I have no hard feelings about that. I haven't live streamed with anybody, mainly because I can't figure out how to do it in OBS. But I believe I could. I'll just have to practice and figure it out. Who got you Nebraska and Lincoln against Colorado? Nobody did. What are my thoughts on Hot Pockets? Good idea, but the last ones I had just tasted like crap. I wouldn't eat them unless I was starving, and probably not then. Good. Sand. You got an ad when you send it. Yeah, those buzzards and their ads. Yeah. Making me rich. Right. Oh, he loves Twitter. Ah, you're telling me more about Moist Critical. I will have to Twitter message him and thank him. Ask him if he wants to do a live stream with on Twitch as a follow-up to see what his promotion of my video actually did a year and a half later now. Probably more, almost 2 years. Might be an idea. YouTube shorts on drinking reviews. If I have time. I try not to go too crazy because I'm afraid I'll burn out. Yeah, Joe Bart. Yeah, Joe Bart. I am still exchanging messages in the comment section when he did a reaction video of my video that's been up there a year with over 1 million views. I am still answering comments on that even today. People will say, oh, because people get surprised when I answer them. But it's because I get an email every time I get a reply. Joe Bart's funny. I would die to do a live stream with him because I think he is just funny as shit. It would be interesting to talk to him. $13 million. You're worth $13 million. I wish. Joe loves video essays. I do. Oh yeah, Sand says he gets nearly 1 million views on almost every one of his posts. Well, more than that. I think he got like 14 or 15 million views on mine. And that was right away. I don't know what it is now. I haven't looked for a long time. Hello, SS from California. How are you? Well, I appreciate that, Cola Dude 96. I think I might have said it right. Oh, I love Will Neff. Will Neff, my boy. Will Neff is my boy. He plays my videos every release. They bet on the amount of cuts in my bite test. I never would have thought. And then, of course, they try to guess my scale. I need to have him premiere another one so nobody can cheat and see what the score is. Oh, there's more about quality captains I didn't read. Let me scroll up. Quality control. Good idea. I wonder whoever the quality captain is, whether he gets the hell beat out of him at the end of the shift or not. I'd hate to be that dude and have everybody pissed at me. You should do I should do it. Yeah, I should do another man cave tour. Oh, you're in Emerald. Ooh, I love Emerald. I mean, I like a lot of Twitch people. Will Neff and Emerald. It was started off with Emerald. Emerald is such a gracious host of a Twitch channel that is massive. She is so gracious. She recognized my presence when I thanked her for playing one of my videos in stream with like 30,000 people watching her. She is such a gracious person and so attractive and so smart and very funny. I can't say enough about her. I got to remember what her birthday is so I can do her birthday every year, because I did her birthday shout out last year. I did her birthday shout out. I called her my queen. My queen. Yeah, Greece from California. SS. Oh, yeah, I said that already. Tony. Good evening. Hey, good evening, Tony. Good evening to you. You saw me first on Joe Bart. I appreciate X Paradox. Yeah. I don't know. They're pretty good to that one in Calhoun. They always treated me well. Of course, they know I'm making a film, too. And I told them, too. Emery's birthday is on January 3rd. Well, Joe is hungry. He needs to write that down on my Arby's letter. Emery 1-3. I'll just put that in Google Calendar so I'll remember. Happy birthday, Emery. Appreciate that, Paranoid. Yeah, Emery's a girl. Emery's, yeah. Of course, they know each other pretty good, I think, Will Neff. Yeah, I was talking about driving out there and doing a real live. My wife's like, no, you can't drive all the way there. I'm like, why? I used to do it when I was young. I could fly. I mean, I live on a hub. I live right next to Atlanta Hartsfield. I mean, that probably cost me $50 to fly there and back. Do I have a background in video editing? What was your career before your YouTube or your full-time job? I am retired. I retired in February. I was a registered nurse in a hospital for 36 years. As far as video editing, I learned from scratch about 5.5 years ago, and I'm still learning even today. Every time I do a video, I'm doing something different and new. I learn stuff every day when I edit. I'm still, what you see in the title rolls are still basic text keyframing that I do. It's still very basic of how I do that. I don't use any plugins or anything, and so I'm still learning. It's been a learning experience. Can you give my friend Dave a birthday shout out? I guess right now. Happy birthday to you, Dave, if it's your birthday. And if you want one in a video, you got to send an email to joeishungrychannel@gmail.com and request it and read the rules on requesting it, because I have criteria that I use. Have I ever been to a bistroplex? No. Don't know what they are. What was the end of the man cave video? I kind of forgot. It's been like years since I did that. I need to do... You think the man cave... I don't know if the man cave would really go real good on the food channel. That would be something I put on the other one. Yeah, Amaru has a big personality. A good-looking girl, cusses like a sailor, and smart. What more could anybody want? I mean, that is like... That checks all the boxes. You're playing pool, that puts all the balls in the pocket. Ah, man, take that back. I need to think about things that I say. Moist Critical can invite you out of the warehouse one day. Maybe Critical. I admit Critical doesn't acknowledge my presence right now. What did I end up doing with the mic? I sent it back to Shure as a repair, not really a repair request, but a warranty request. They'll probably deny it and want me to pay something for fixing it. And I'm using one of my Rode mics. I can't really touch it because it makes a lot of noise. It's a condenser mic, not a dynamic mic, so it doesn't sound as good. If I talk up real close to it, that seems to help some. And use this boom instead of, because I have a little tripod that I was putting it on here. But it sounds better hanging off the boom. It doesn't pick up a lot of the extraneous noise. Yeah, they do it for the money. So many people think they're gonna make the money off this. I have a guy out in Tucson, Arizona. He says he's not doing it for the money, but like I tell him, if you're doing food reviews in your car for money, think again, because it ain't going to happen. I always tell people don't do it, because it is such a flooded market. It is difficult to do something that nobody else is doing that they can't easily copy. That's what I do. What camera is this? We are talking through a 90D, a Canon EOS 90D right now. It's my newest camera, and I'm using a cheapo capture card because the Elgato that I paid $200 for is a total piece of dog crap. The $20 capture card is outperforming it and actually works. Plus, if it breaks, I throw it in the trash. I buy another one. The Elgato won't even honor their own warranty because they suck. If Elgato's listening, Joe is hungry to you. You suck. Do something about it. Honor your warranty. Quit making pieces of crap and charging premium prices for it. You suck. Elgato. He's not listening. They don't care. You were on the floor eating a cookie. Oh, yeah. I think I remember that. What task that. What camera? It's a 90D. I always use my 90D for streaming. It just seems to handle the audio a little bit better. The lens is also very important. Since all three cameras have the same lens, this is the lens that we're using right now. We have a EFS 1022. That's if you were curious. It's more than just the camera body. It's the lens. Those are not particularly cheap lenses. I've got 3 of them. Why did you eat the cookie, Joe? I don't know. I was hungry. You ask about the lens. Well, that's what they are. I have 3 of them right here in front of me. I'm afraid to move the camera, afraid to make a bunch of noise. Jonas Sock, I appreciate that on the retirement. Now that I'm not ill, actually it's pretty cool. I don't have to worry about going to work. I just get up, sleep late, get up. I've been sleeping late. Oh my God, I've been sleeping late. It's bothering me. But I get up, it's like 7 in the morning. I'm like, screw it. I'm going back to sleep. I've been getting up like 10:30. Then I drink coffee, answer my emails. Diet Coke, I'm a Diet Coke guy. Coke Zero tastes like, has like a bitter taste. Do you have a magic lantern to remove overlay from the, is there an overlay on the capture card? There shouldn't be an overlay. No, I'm using, if you're talking about, I use OBS Studio to do what I do. Hopefully there's no overlay anywhere. I mean, I can do picture on picture. I can do all sorts of stuff with it. It's just a matter of taking time to figure it out, what to do. I have to go back and look what video was the cookie scene. Now I got to go look it up and see what that world you were talking about. The cookie scene was weird. Grease Demon, tell me, which video is it? Maybe I'll pull it up here on the stream and we'll look at it. Yeah, sleeping in, but I want to do stuff too. If like it's video day, or like if I got some land that I'm still clearing a little bit, and I'd like to get out of bed early before it gets hot to work on it, but I don't. I get up and it's like a freaking furnace when I walk outside. That's the question. The overlay. No, there's a mode in it. Now my SL2, there's no way that I know of to remove the overlay. The Canon, it's a setting, and also the SL3 you can remove the overlay so you won't see all the stuff. I know what you're saying now. Yeah, it's a setting in the camera. I'd have to look at it and tell you where the menu is for it. I could actually put it on here, and you could see what I've gotten rid of the overlay with. The camera does that. It's a function of the camera, not the capture card. The capture card just sees what it sees and processes, sends it to the computer through a USB. At the very end, I don't know what the heck you're talking about. Let me read a couple questions. I'll answer them while I try to find it, because now you got my curiosity up. Have you tried the steak escape? If not, what's your favorite cheesesteak place? I actually like Jersey Mike's cheesesteaks pretty good. The steak escape, I've never heard of it. Do we have one close? Do we have one here? I would like to know. What do you think of Denny's? Is it worth going to? Yeah, my wife likes Denny's and I like Denny's. Sometimes we'll go there on the road, even though it's a little bit pricey for what it is. But yeah, Denny's is not bad. I was thinking about doing a video at Denny's. I've done videos at Denny's. What's your alma mater? As far as high school, is Watkins Memorial High School in Pataskala, or near Pataskala, Ohio. As far as school, I went to Augusta College for my nursing career. It's a community college. I did an associate degree. Is that the answer to the question? Do I like Walking Dead? Hell yeah, I like Walking Dead. They did jump the Shark Tank toward the end. I still have those on my drive to watch. I'm doing well tonight. I appreciate that about my video. I used to work at Denny's, worst job ever. Oh, I don't doubt that. Them poor people working there don't look like they enjoying their work most of the times. Want to collab next weekend, X Paradox? Hey, you got a channel? Well, yeah, I want to work on that. That's what I need to work on tomorrow, but it's the holiday. I gotta call up Runza and see if they'll divulge where they get these t-shirts made so I can get some. I gotta have some merch. I don't know. It's because I'm sleeping in the morning and I forget. Anyway, let me take a look here. You drove me, kind of making me a little bit nuts about that cookie thing here. What do we got here? Man cave, Man cave, brief tour of my shop. I only did one man cave video that I know of. I'm trying to see what we're... Oh, God, I did some stupid... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. The cookie. Some of the stupid things that I did. Oh, my goodness. I'm going to have to show this. I'm embarrassed, but I'm going to show it. Oh my goodness. I was always trying to think of B-roll, when I play, because I quit doing the rolls at the end. 2019. Why did I eat the cookie? And why do I have goggles on to eat my cookie? Let me make this work. Let me jump around here and catch up on the questions. Oh, do you think Denny's is worth going to? It's all right. What's my alma mater? Let me see if we get caught up. I was back in Augusta in June for GI Joe Con. It was hot as hell. Yeah, Augusta's like the armpit, man. It's too close. It's got the river and it's too close to the ocean. Oh, Panera. I was looking at those. I almost did Panera. I had drawn up stuff to do the cinema scrambles, whatever they call them. Yeah, Redbubble. Do y'all want to see? In Twitch, they're asking me about the Grease Demon was asking me about the man cave video and why I ate that cookie and where it came from. I remember where it came from. That cookie was made by somebody that I know. What is her name? She must have put a half a pound of butter in those chocolate chip cookies too. They were you want to watch it? Okay, let's see if I can get the web browser file. I'm here. I haven't gone anywhere. I'm just gonna fix it so I can do picture on picture. And if I don't, I don't. I'll just. He left me just one. And that's about it for today. Thank you for watching and good night. He left me just one. God, I've forgotten that I'd done that. Hold on a second. I got a little reverb there. All right. I'm here myself. Let me kill my there. There. Perfect. Now, does my audio sound all right? Yeah, there was no audio on that. I just said like they only left me one cookie. Yeah, I don't. You know, when I did videos, this is before I learned that once you end the video, you need to end it. You don't need to put all these outtakes at the very end because it hurts you on YouTube. I probably got, I don't know how many views I got on that. Not very damn many. But, I see. I should have put my mic back there too. I didn't do that. Let's go back and do it. Thank you. Y'all are so nice to me. Now you can see me here, but it's a blank screen because I closed the window out and you can still hear it. Because when I went to that screen, you would lose my audio and you couldn't hear me talk. Good. Thank you very much for Lord Galleon. Thank you for your technical support. And we can come back up here. We're done with that. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure. Yeah, I forgot to, you know, this was all set up so I could do this seamlessly with people watching. And when my mic crapped the bed last week, I was so scrambling around. I had my setup so screwed up that, that's what I was doing tonight. This mostly while I was running the stream was I wanted to get in here and make sure everything worked again. And it does. But yeah, you were asking me about the cookie. That cookie came from, who is that? I just talked about her tonight. She was a nurse that I worked with, and she's out in Texas now, and I'm hoping maybe she'll watch the stream and see me talking about her cookies that I used to get. She used to make these chocolate chip cookies, and I swear she put a half a pound of butter in them. They were awesome, and they were like the last 2 or 3 cookies. I decided I was going, I really don't know what I was thinking when I did that. They were sitting on some paper towels. I didn't want to put them on the floor, and I crawled across the floor to get to them, and I still can't figure out why in the world I was wearing the goggles. Hayden Shimbrowski, I'm so sorry to ask you, but can you find your heart to send those frat boys a Joe is Hungry shout out? That would mean a ton. No worries. If you want it in a video, send me an email and request it at joeishungrychannel@gmail.com, or a shout out to the frat boys wherever you're at. I hope it means something to you. Not a problem. I actually kind of like, I like kind of crispier chocolate chip cookies with about a ton of oil in them, a ton of butter in them. So they actually will like leave a butter stain when you set them down. Those are wonderful cookies. Actually, a story behind that, because you know I came from a big family, and I'll answer that question in a second. I came from a big family, and my mom, you know, she's on a budget, but she made her own cookies, right? And they would get eaten immediately. So because I was a special Joe, she would take them and hide them in the freezer for me. So ever since then, I like my cookies frozen, because no, they didn't. None of my brothers and sisters thought to look in the damn freezer, and so that's why I have a thing for. So I would say my cookies are harder. I actually take those cookies and I froze them and ate them. Weird when you're little, how it makes you do things. Hayden, was that good enough for you, brother? And if you want to put it in a video, send it in there. You know, the birthday shout outs are down a little bit in volume. I could probably slide one in. Thoughts on Zach Bryan? Don't know who that is. Refresh my memory. Oh, what do you use to edit your videos? That's a question I get a lot, Grease Demon. I use Vegas Pro. I've been using Vegas Pro since version 14. Actually started paying for it at 16, paying full price, no, 17. I actually got bargain price for it. 17, 18, 19, 21. I'm on 22, and I've licensed for all of those. 22 is doing pretty good. It's been relatively stable. I've gotten one crash on every video that I've made. 19 is where it started getting stable. That's if you're wondering about that. But I use Vegas. A lot of people use a lot of other stuff. I prefer Vegas because the workflow is a lot better. I can get through them a lot quicker, and I've just gotten used to it. Maybe I'll change to something else some other day when I have more time. The production value, Justin, is everything, and I've got. I want to get it. I don't want to just keep it the same. I want to get it better, and I'm always trying to move things around and make things a little bit better. I'm trying to do something new with putting things on the scales. I like to clap things, especially with the pizza boxes, because it's really hard to move those around and not knock into the camera. And just putting them on there and clapping them into existence was really a good thing, except I had a lot of problems with them wanting to get out of balance and spin off. So that took actually quite a while, although you can't tell. You know, I don't know where to get a good enough cookie. There's nothing better. Those are 9.8 homemade cookies, dude. 9.9. They were like wonderful. Unfortunately, she lives in West Texas now, so I don't get those anymore. What can I do? I hope she's watching, because if she sees it, she'll know who I'm talking about. Oh, I cannot think of her name. I saw her on TikTok. Oh, I know how to say her name, because I'm going to shout her out. We are going to... Let's look on my phone. I will look on my phone, bad as I hate TikTok. Shut up. Stacy Coyle. Stacy Coyle out there, if you're out there, I miss your cookies so bad. So bad, Stacy. If anybody knows Stacy Cookle, I've never been to Crumble Cookies. I read every week there's something coming about Crumbles. Got this new, got that new. I don't know. I thought about going down there and reviewing the Crumble Cookies. Maybe I need to do that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it was that good. That one that I was crawling on the floor eating. What is wrong with me? Some of the things I did, I have forgotten some of the ding-dong things that I did on videos. I was just sitting there thinking all times of what could I do that would be weird on a video. Never thought I'd be like running live streams. Never in a million years. Yeah, I don't like TikTok. TikTok, as a content provider, TikTok is a pain in the butt. I'm still I'm still trying to edit my videos down to where TikTok will quit muting them or demonetizing them. And I think I've cut out, basically, the last video I did, I cut out everything from the end of this is what it looks like, everything all the way up till Shadow Joe starts. I just chopped it all out. And it seems to have helped. Because they just give me a headache, and I'm not going to spend 3 or 4 hours re-editing my videos so TikTok won't mute it. And they still mute. I got a video muted today. It had been posted a week, and they mute me for, oh, it's longer than your allotted time of 60 seconds. Damn it, that video had 51 seconds of sound effects and music total. And then they mute it for overlength. A week later, and then I'll go to tech support and I'll say, hey, you muted this for no reason, and I'll wait 3 days and I'll get a response back from a AI response that says we're doing everything we can, and they'll never fix it. They suck, the big one. Can't do a temperature test on the cookies. You got that? There are some things that are just not going to apply to cookies. No temperature test, weight test. Yeah, I mean, if they're prepackaged cookies, yeah, I'll do a weight test. Maybe that's what I could do. Crumble cookies. I don't think those aren't those are custom made cookies. I'll get 4 crumble cookies and weigh them all. And then I'll do do I need to do a sneakadoodle bite for crumble cookies? I don't think so, because they're cookies. They don't get cool off, whatever. Normal Reese's cups. Oh yeah, I eat Reese's. Everything, all candy is frozen. I've never tried freeze-dried candy. How with Marco's Pizza? I like Marco's Pizza. They're pretty good for conveyor oven pizza. You got to remember, as long as you're using a conveyor oven, your score is going to really be doing good to break over an 8, because it's conveyor oven pizza. You're not going to get that char on the bottom. It takes a little more skill to work a regular deck oven. All my music comes from Epidemic Sound, Grease Demon. Sure enough, Epidemic Sound. Hey, is Will Neff, is he streaming out there tonight? I did not look yet. I try not to stream when he's streaming, because nobody comes and watches my stream in Twitch hardly when Will's running. Not that I blame him. I would watch Will before I'd watch me any day. And in fact, I do actually watch Will Neff streams. I actually do. Sneakadoodle bite with a sneakadoodle cookie. It's going to be hard not to do a sneakadoodle bite. If I do crumble, it's going to be awfully hard. Yeah. No, good. I try not to. No, he's not, because I would be in his stream. Yeah. Brimble, I'd be in his stream too. I have no problem with that. I just, I've not been streaming much. I was like once a week. It was getting to be a thing. Now I'm like 2 times in a week. I like streaming. It's good. Would it be 140 Fahrenheit? Would it be in Celsius? Yeah. Thoughts on Coke Zero? Tastes bitter to me. Never could get used to the flavor. Live for a sneakadoodle bite though? I don't have anything to sneakadoodle bite in here, I don't think. I'd have to microwave one of my frozen dinners in there that I keep. Thank you for the information though, Lord Galleon. I appreciate it. And thank you for reminding me to put my source in in that particular scene. Obviously, you've used OBS before. I've got to learn how to do collabs in OBS. Or maybe it might even be better just to, because then I would have to learn how to use their interface on Twitch, and I don't have any idea how to use the Twitch interface. Oh yeah, he's still in Camp Nut. Yeah, he was not happy about his stream. Yeah, that's why I was wanting to drive to Camp Nut and go join him there for a little bit. But I've got, oh God, I got to get a scope week after next. Maybe it's next week. Oh God. God, I hate to think about that. And I've got, no, it's week after next. I've got like 3 doctor's appointment, a scope. I can't go anywhere until that's out of the way. Once that's out of the way, I'm finally off the medical treadmill and I can ignore my health again and stay on my diet. I still gotta lose more. I'm 16 pounds. I like 25 more to go. What I really, really like about the weight is my jaws are not so fat anymore. You could really see it when I would do this number in my videos, and it was horrifying for me to watch. No Nut September. Who was really lost? I don't know. I'm doing good, Chevy 5-speed. How are you? Are you good tonight? It is a good night. Just sitting here, kicking back, running a live stream, answering questions. As long as everybody else is here and I don't run out of steam completely, I'm just going to keep going. I'm at 1 hour and 20 minutes. That's not the record for me. I think I did 1 hour and 59 minutes once. I never went over 2 hours yet. Yeah, we are. And I should be, because I want my stuff, I want my videos to look good. And, about 4 or 5 weeks ago, YouTube had like a huge drop off on views. And I think that's YouTube. That's not me, because I really done anything different. Are you going to play WoW with OnlyFangs? Are you talking to me? Canute. They're calling it Canute? Why would they call it? That's nut. Canute. Why don't they just spell it phonetically then? True. Maybe it's a back to school. I don't know. I thought YouTube was playing shenanigans. Because it seems like everybody's like, Joe, I watch your YouTube channel while I'm in math class, and I'm like, that's not a good thing. Yeah, it's good for me, but bad for you. You need to be paying attention to math. It's so important. What's my routine? Newbie the noob? What's my routine? I don't know. Daily? I sleep late, get up, water the garden about dark. I dug up sweet potatoes today. I got a whole big ass box of sweet potatoes. I'll have to eat one of those on my next video. Saying his favorite show is Dexter. I'm waiting for Dexter to come out. I got my case up here. You can't see my Dexter bobblehead over here. I have to bring Dexter bobblehead into my stream. I got to be careful because I broke his head off and I glued it back on. I don't want to do it twice because you can't super glue things more than twice. Canute. I got it. YouTube's over here teaching me how to pronounce Canute. Yeah, you're right. Still look like nut to me. Canut. Canute. I love you. Do you love me? Yeah, man. What's not to love? I love everybody. In YouTube and Twitch, because they treat me good. I appreciate it. That's nut. I got that. It's Canute. I don't know. Grease Demon, you've helped me out here a little bit. You watch me crawling on the floor. God, you were saying that like about the cookie, and I'm like, what cookie? I don't remember doing that. And then I saw it, and I'm like, oh, I remember doing that. I did it out. That was out on the shop on the floor, and I crawled across the floor. That was not in here. That was out there in the shop on the concrete floor. I was crawling across cardboard, because the floor is dirty. Bud Lover, did you ask me that? Coke Zero, it tastes kind of bitter to me. Never could get used to it. I started watching Dill Ivy. I started watching because Joe Bartolozzi. I've been watching ever since. So I appreciate that. Otherwise, if nobody watched my channel, I probably wouldn't be doing it. It is the holiday weekend too. So anyway, yeah, I want to start live streaming. I think I'm going to start live streaming more. But I always say that, then I don't do it. And I kind of regret it. I didn't want to live stream because I don't have my good mic, but this seems to be doing the job. I apologize in advance. Well, it's too late to apologize in advance for my audio not being up to par with the mic. But I listened to the last stream and it didn't sound that bad to me, so I was okay with it, as long as I keep it up close to my face and keep it pointing away from the hardware. If I put it up here, I'm going to pick up the noise off the notebook that's actually running the stream that I can't do without. What else? Would I ever collab with Joe Bartolozzi? All Joe has to do is say, I get asked that like 15 times in a stream. Doesn't matter, I'll answer it again. He says the word, I'm there. I have an open line chat with him in Discord. All he's got to do is say, hey, you want to do a stream? And I will stop whatever I'm doing, fire up the equipment, and we're on it. But because I'd love talking to him live, that would be so cool. But it's probably not his thing. Tell him in his comment. Live stream with Joe's Hungry. I'm there. Shout out Cheesy B, Cheesy Chibizzy. You got a real name? I'm having trouble with your thing. Shout out, dude. Joe, why do your streams have video ads? Because YouTube sucks. I turned on monetization and you cannot turn off mid-roll ads on it. They say, you're getting mid-roll ads. Do you want us to be aggressive, not aggressive? You can choose where they're at. It's like taking a 3-year-old and say, okay, are you going to eat your peas or your carrots? You know, it's psych, you know, whatever. Chibizzy, did I say that right? Type it out phonetically for me. I'll say it. I try not to do too many shout outs in the stream. I'd save those for the videos because they mean more, because you're going to get a lot more views of the shout out. But I do birthday shout outs. Started watching from Will Neff. Knocked. Hey, Knocked. How are you? How is everybody? Shaboozy. There you go. Chaboozy. Maybe you're all right. Cheesebee. Chibi, but there, yeah, Chibi, Cheesebee. That's how you pronounce it. That's not how it says. Cheesebee. Shout out, Cheesebee. Shout out, Cheesebee, from the Joeishungry channel, right here within the city limits of Fairmount, Georgia. Ellie? Who, Ellie in space? Shout out to Ellie in space. Yeah, I'm sure she's watching. Ellie, shout out. I'm not going to sit there and do a bunch of shout outs now. Those go, the birthday shout outs go in there, in the email. I can keep track of them and do them justice. Just logged in and enjoys the stream. Hey, Sean, how are you? I'm glad you joined. Lady Luke, what's your favorite meal you've ever tasted in a video? Massey's Pizza, the gold standard, and the next down from that would be Northwoods Walleye Culvers in February only. Yep. You're the funniest Canadian I've ever seen. Oh, you're talking to somebody, not me. I'm not from Canadian. I'm not from Canada. I'm from Georgia. Actually from Ohio. I'm just kidding. I know you're not talking to me. Oh, well, yeah, I'm glad you're doing all right. This is just sitting here streaming right along. Not a ton of people in here. 48, good small crowd. I can keep up with everything. Twitch, I got 60 people. Twitch has been doing better. I'm from Ohio. Yeah, I'm from Southern Ohio. No, I'm not going to pay attention to football season. I never really followed organized sports since I was in like elementary school when I played softball and football. I did like football, but you had to get hurt pretty easy. Not that I'm a wuss. I'm just getting old. You know, when you're 66 years old, you think about injuries a little bit more, because I worked in the hospital. I did 36 years, and you see people in their 50s and 60s coming in with broken bones and stuff and injuries. It takes them a little bit longer to get over it. But I'm glad you're doing well, Sean. Brennan, the worst thing I ever had was the gag fest at Duncan with their stewed tomatoes. Now, non-video worst would be at a small place that was not too far from here. They don't serve breakfast anymore there. But they had some bacon. No, it's in Jasper. They are still there. They had their bacon. They cooked too far ahead. It came out cold. But I had hog hair sticking out of the bacon where it didn't get cleaned up good in the bacon factory. And actually, I used to work in one of those, so I know how they missed that. But it was deep fried, so I ate hog hairs and all and crunched it up. That's the only time I really gagged from food. That was like, and that was after it was already gone. And I was eating it. Like, oh, I'm grooving on my bacon, and then I saw the hog hairs I've been eating, and I was going, buh, buh, buh. Yeah, so yeah, that's the non-video one. That was awful. What video you're super proud of for any reason? My Massey's Pizza video, the first one that I did, I'm proud of that because the footage that I shot was so disorganized and so terrible, and I made a video that actually, outside of putting a video on the end of that video, rivals some of the stuff that I do today. I'm real proud of that. And also proud of the video I did on we talked about at Arby's Meat Mountain, because the footage was so pathetically terrible that I actually made it work and look like a video. That was kind of a milestone in my videos where I was taking a jump forward. But now I'm a lot more organized. I have much better camera equipment. But I'm proud of it because I had such pathetic footage to work with, and I made something work that made me I'm like, okay, I made that work. Because I went back and got that old, because I keep all my old footage. I have everything. And I tried to redo Meat Mountain and make it look better now that I edit. I have a lot more experience editing, and I couldn't make it look better. I couldn't, as hard as I tried. Same way with the Massey's Pizza video. The newer ones, yeah, they're a lot cleaner. It's hard to say because I've gotten quite a few of them a lot cleaner. I can watch them and pick all the flaws out and tell you every little flaw there was. You're from East Africa and you're from South Canada, so you're nearly in the States. But East Africa, good to see you tonight. I'm glad you're stopping over here and watching my stream. Electric Cube, rhubarb. Interesting name. I like rhubarb. I used to raise that when I was little. And used to go out and eat rhubarb. Yeah, that is vile. I mean, it's harmless, but vile. Because I remember, because I used to watch, because it comes out, they're pork bellies. And they would go through a machine that would scald them and beat all the hair off of them. And a guy had this big ass knife. It looks much better than my knife. It looked, you could cut somebody in half with it. And he was going along shaving the hair off of them and making sure they were clean before we made bacon out of them. And when I saw that, I knew exactly what that was and why. And somebody was doing a slack ass job in the hog kill. Yeah. I should do a montage. I wonder, I would have to think about that. I never could figure out how to make something like that work in a video, do a montage. Maybe if I did a montage of Sneaky-Doodle Bites, or a montage of Bite Test Engage, do 50 montages of Bite Test Engage, that would be cool. I think I could do that. Or you could do a montage of big reveals of the food close-ups. Okay, you're helping me out with it. I'm thinking on the fly here. Okay, let me catch a few questions here. My day has been going just fine. We got a little rain tonight. Hopefully it's enough so I don't have to worry about the garden. Jeff in 3D, my first time I've seen you. I just wanted to quickly say I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Yeah, the videos are meant to be comedic. But you cannot be comedic and try to be comedic. I know that, so I just act normal, more or less. I get really worked up. People like me speed talking. I've slowed down a little bit, but I'm trying to pick up the pace again a little bit when I'm doing my thing, especially in the beginning. The reason I speed talk is not to be funny, but it's to get it over with as quick as possible. Like, we're at the Joeishungrychannel right here within the city limits of Fairmount, Georgia. Let's get on with these. Let's rattle off all these and talk, just cut it real close. Cut it real close. What made you get into YouTube videos? I don't know. It's been so long ago, I forgot. I like telling stories. I love cameras. I love editing videos. I like English 101, and basically a video is an essay. You try to keep the essay format. You start off with, y'all did, if y'all did English 101, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Will you ever get my ears pierced? Nah, I'm afraid of needles. I don't think I would look good with my ears pierced. Maybe I would. What do you think? I need to run another subject for another poll. Ear piercing food poll. Should Joe is Hungry pierce his left ear or the right? 5-second montage of Fairmount, Georgia. Yeah, that would be something. Yeah, I'm afraid. Yeah, I am. Starting IVs on people. Don't mean to brag, but I am damn good at it. Damn good. In the last year that I worked, I walked away from and missed 3 out of literally hundreds. I am good. But you take that same needle and put me in a chair and point it at me, oh yeah, it's a different story. I get up. I have to physically calm myself down and just relax. I just have to force myself to relax when people come up with me with needles. I'm afraid they just like freak me out. But me sticking people, you could be screaming your guts out and I'm sticking you, and I just turn it all off. Turn off. Oh, sorry about bumping the mic, but I turn it all off. All external stimulation gone. And it took a long time to get like that. And that's part of what makes me good at what I do. Plus, I'm a spatial person, okay? I'm not a... How do I describe it? It's how I see the world. I look at your arm. I picture what the inside of your arm looks like, and how the consistency of those veins are, and how they're like pushing ropes uphill, and then hold them, and just stabilize my field and all that stuff. But I'm a very spatial person. I'm trying to figure out how to describe that. I'm not a numbers. Well, I am. I like math, but it's how I remember things. I remember things visually. It's like I can't remember your name when I walk away, but I remember your face. Does that make sense? Anyway, yeah. Justice Mud, yeah. Take care. Appreciate you telling me goodbye. Sleep well. Enjoy it. Crystallized autopsy person. Yeah, that's where food autopsies came from. Piercing my ears. Yeah, cash out trash. Not sure your time zone. I'm Eastern. I'm New York and all that. Eastern time zone. So it is 9:54 right here, right now. 9:54 p.m. Eastern time in the U.S. I could make a montage of the Sneakadoodle Bite out to the end of the score, and that way you could actually see me tasting it and put my 2 cents in and score it. That would be something. I still think the montage of this bite test engage would be like bite test engage, like 30 of them. Nobody would watch that. Introduction, body, conclusion. Sean, there's my English 101 guy. I didn't get great grades. I got B's in English because I have a little dyslexia too from prenatal lead poisoning, and so maybe that is why I kind of compensate by doing everything spatially. Because for an example of my disability, I can write a paragraph and spell the same word incorrectly 3 times differently each time and not know I did it. Weird. I have trouble teaching I've been trying to teach myself to touch type without looking at the keys too, and it's just when I type the way I do it's so hard. It is so hard. But you are correct. You can ears pierced at Claire's. Yeah, they'll numb it up. I wouldn't hurt, but I don't know. I just don't know about piercing. I'm not a big piercing and tattoo kind of person, and that stems back to my wife went to medical school. She's a doc. And one of the things you have to do is cut up a cadaver in medical school. And she showed me her cadaver, and it grossed me out, of course. And but I look at all the tattoos. The guy was in the Navy that she was working on, and all the tattoos are in living color even after you're gone. And I'm just, somehow that just doesn't sit right with me, and I really can't put my finger on why. And I won't talk about how she grossed me out. That was not how she grossed me out. I don't even want to talk about it. God, yeah, she's got a tougher stomach than I do. Anyway. Fast food reviews. I don't know who that is. Collabs. I could collab live streams, but to collab in an actual video, that would be difficult. It would be like a super project, because everything, video start to finish it's live. It's not, the first part is scripted where I say all the parts in the food, but it's very heavily choreographed. I think about everything and how, because when you shoot to edit. But anyway, I see we're down to like 38 people in YouTube. YouTube folks, y'all getting tired of this? You ready for me to call it a night? Twitch still got 60 folks. Twitch's having more tolerance for listening to me talk forever than some other people do. Tony, how are you doing tonight? Bud Lover, you're still here. Collab with Mr. Beast. Yeah, right. Yeah, that's going to happen. Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast, the biggest YouTuber in YouTube. He is the biggest. I think he finally passed the guy in India. Do I like dogs? Yes, I do. I had one that was Adobe. She passed away a few years ago, and I had to bury her. And I'm not getting any more because I don't want to go through that again. That was like rips your heart out of your chest when you have to put your dog to sleep because she's too sick to live. Yeah, that's just not doing that again. No more. Cats, I can do okay with. I've got cats too. Of course you know that. You see my videos. Those are literally my cats not behaving. Don't your wife join your videos? Why? She doesn't want to do that. She doesn't like to see her picture in the videos. She never has liked her photograph being taken, so she won't participate in them. I mean, she helps me with them sometimes. Sometimes I'll let her do a sneak-a-doodle taste or something on the way home. I'll stop and let her try it out, and she'll give me some insights because she has a better palate than I do. Would you sell a dog to a Chinese restaurant for $1,000? No. Why do you think the Chinese would cut it up? I thought it was cats that Chinese restaurants cut up. But no. I mean, it's not something I actually think about because it's so far out of something that would happen. But no. I like dogs. Dogs are okay. I just don't want them in the house. Because a dog's intellect, dog think. Dogs, to be a status symbol is to stink worse than other dogs. And I don't really want a pet that its goal in life is to smell worse than other dogs. And, our Asaki, that's her name, she wasn't really like that. But, you can bathe them and stuff. We had her, she lived inside with us, and she was quite entertaining. She would have doggy dreams where because she loved to chase deer. She never could catch the damn things, but you could see her, man, she would just start barking and just laying on her side and just going after them damn things. You bought a golden doodle for $5,000? Oh my God. You can get dogs for free. I didn't pay for my sister, she's got a lab. Not a lab. She's got a Adobe like mine. But yeah, I miss my Adobe. I miss her. She was so funny. She couldn't go out and pee unless she had her little squeaky toy in her mouth. I just found her squeaky toy. I was cleaning the porch up and found her squeaky toy the other day. You should make a review in a porta potty. No, not a good mess. No, not a good idea. There's a guy who does food reviews while sitting on a toilet, and I'm like, and he doesn't have a very big channel, and it's just obvious to see why. You and Joe Bartlows, you're going to do a stream? Ask Joe Bart. Joe Bart, say, Joe Bart, do a stream with Joe is Hungry. He's waiting. It's not that I'm not communicating with him. He can communicate with me. I'm not, I asked him. He's ready. He'll come to me. Cats are wild animals. Yes, they are. If you let them starve, they'll eat their masters. Yes, sir. Especially Priscilla. Oh my God. Priscilla is a killer. Priscilla, now that there's no birds will come in the yard because she's killed so many. I mean, she was killing and eating birds. She just eats them too. She was killing 2 to 3 birds a day, eating them. Now they won't come in the backyard or any place. Ooh, thank you, Gina Twitch. I appreciate it. Yeah. She killed it, had a baby rabbit. The rabbit was literally this big. The rabbit was as big as her. And she killed it, and I assume she ate it because it's not dead stinking anywhere. So she ate that too. She can eat. I got to worm her a lot. What's my favorite cuisine? At home, pretty much salad. I've been making my own salads in fact, that's what I'm going to do when I get home is make me a salad. MS, you're being weird. It makes food in an airplane bathroom. Now that's kind of silly. I think people are just doing something different to be different. Seen any good movies lately? No, I have not. I watched Killers. Killer. Yeah, it's Killers. It's about a lady that was a hit girl. And I thought it was weak. It was a John Woo movie. That's the last one I watched. Got any suggestions of something new that I can see? Not in. I want to watch it digital. I want to download it and watch it. I can get any movie you can think of. Quiet Money. How are you doing? Yeah, I'm Joe. Joe, how are you doing? Quiet Money. I appreciate that. Hey, it sucks that he hasn't reached out. I mean, he has actually reached out. He had one of his people that control his Twitch stream reached out to me, and we have a open chat. So it might not be his thing. That's okay. That's okay. He may not be comfortable live streaming with people. May not know. I don't know. I just think it'd be cool to talk to him. So, I'll suck it up. I'll figure it out. That's why I check my aging mom. She lives with 2, and one is black. China. Yeah, they will do that. Keep track of your aging mom anyway. You should be anyway. Because you only got one, and when she's gone, she's gone. They don't come back. I know. Don't have one anymore at all. You spend as much time as you can with your mother. That's what you should be doing. And, that's what you should do. Did you catch the new Crow? No, I have not. Is it out yet? I know it's in the theaters, but is it in digital yet? I want to watch The Crow. It looks good. I was watching Will Neff watching the trailers on The Crow. That's how I know. There's a bunch of them I want to see. Absolutely. Yeah, they are. Cats are okay. I mean, I think they need to live outside, though, not inside. I mean, it shortens their life dramatically, but I think a cat is happier in the wild. At least Priscilla is. My goodness, that cat. It has took me a year to get to where I can pet the cat without it biting me and making me bleed. A year. And I wished I'd have befriended a cat that's a lighter color because she's so hard to shoot. But I need to get some fresh video of her. And then Belle. And Belle's another story. Belle looked so bad 2 weeks ago, I was embarrassed to film her. I could not put her in the videos. She had got up under the hood of my car because my wife's Jetta has a splash pan on the bottom of it. So she got up in there and decided she was going to stay up in there. And she was so filthy. It was incredible. So I took the splash pan off to where she couldn't get up under there. And now she's not up under there now. And she's cleaned all up now. She's cleaned up, so I may get some more footage of her. But back to your mom. Yeah, oh, Sean. Yeah, always pay attention to your mom. Yep. Wish I had him back. I've not seen the new Deadpool. It's not in the digital format yet. It's in the theater. Maybe I can pry my wife out of the house and we can go to the theater and watch Deadpool. That would be good. Gino Stitch. But I appreciate the Prime subscription. I appreciate that over here on Twitch stream. I've got 60 people still in Twitch stream. I had over 100 the last time. And then, yeah, YouTube's starting to come back up a little bit. I just keep talking until I run out of steam. I'm getting a little bit tired. I get some Diet Coke in me. Diet Coke. I used to try to do this thing where I'd clap the Diet Coke in. Damn, I'm sorry about that again. Clap the Diet Coke into existence. That really didn't work very well. Yeah, it's more funny. There's a bunch of movies that I want to watch that are coming out. Well, good. Sean, you take care. I'm glad you stopped over here on YouTube to check me out and see what's going on. See what's going on over here in Twitch. See if anybody's live over here. Update on the Shure mic. Because of the holiday, it's not going to get there until Monday. Who knows how long before they're going to get back to me and tell me whether they're going to fix it or just replace it. I hope, even if I have to pay a nominal fee, I hope they send me the new version, because the new version has a USB-C connector that looks like it's a lot more secure and it's not going to break off easy. But if they do fix it and solder it back on, then I'll take it and I'll fix it so I don't have to unplug it and plug it when I use it. But the USB micro plug broke off and is rattled around in the case, so it's screwed. So we'll see whether they honor their warranty or not, because it's a 2-year warranty and I've had the receipts and everything. But things are going to call me Chad. Hey Chad, how's it going? It's going all right. I've been live streaming here for almost 2 hours now, and probably going to cut it off after a while. It's 10 o'clock. I'm going to go home and make me a nice salad, because I make up my salad ahead, because I have romaine lettuce, I have iceberg lettuce, I have some other crinkly lettuce, I don't know the name of it. I've got cucumbers, I've got bell peppers I put in it. I don't put the tomatoes in until I actually eat it, because I have tomatoes out of the garden still. They haven't gone their merry way yet. And I'll probably build one of those up. And I usually make a chef salad and I slice a boiled egg. But I'm really wanting to, yeah, that's my salad. And then I'll put, for salad dressing, I try to limit it, but I'll put a little bit of ranch on it and then some Italian, mix it, and that comes out really good. Actual Surge, how are you from Montreal? How are things up there? Some poutine. Who's got poutine? I'm saying it wrong. Do you prefer cutting up regular tomatoes? Regular tomatoes I love, and also aromas. Cherry tomatoes, my wife loves cherry tomatoes, I don't. And I forgot to plant Roma tomatoes this year, and I regret it right now, because the bugs, the insects have really enjoyed my tomatoes this year. I've got to change varieties and plant them in a different spot. I just have to change varieties. I have to get some Big Beef Plus. They got Big Beef Plus that are more resistant to a lot of this. But yeah, that's the answer to that question. But yeah, I don't put your tomatoes in the refrigerator once you pick them. You ruin them. But yeah, so it's going all right. That is a 5-star. I love that. Poutine, yeah, poutine. No, I have not. I need to do a review of some Indian food. I wish there was a fast food Indian place around here. Poutine. Yeah. See, I'm hungry right now. So y'all are making me hungry. So Joe is hungry. But yeah. I should. Can you get it in the States, I wonder? It's probably not any good down here. You'd have to tell me. Yeah, Montreal, it's good. Now that I'm in Georgia, it's a good little drive. You're from Quebec. See, I said Quebec, right? Quebec City here. You should review poutine. Am I saying it right now? Did my YouTube people actually teach me how to speak correctly again? It's not the first time they had to teach me how to pronounce something tonight. You have 5 minutes to break your PR. Go get yourself something. Oh, I'm going to be put on coupon. No, that's all right. I'll talk to Twitch. They're out of sync. I don't know what Twitch does if they're running ads on me or not. I know I got I got 2 or 3 subscriptions tonight. I'm real thankful for that. That really helps coming from Twitch. Twitch, you can make a living doing a Twitch stream. I know you could, but you got to do it every day. What's your favorite film of all time? Seemed like I just answered that, and I'm trying to remember what it was. I like I like the original Star Wars. I like Fury. I like Django Unchained. But you notice there's a commonality in the actor in that one, don't you? I like him. Tell me his name. Who's the guy that did that? I'm having hunger problem. Let me get some caloric intake here. There you go. Hey Miku, how are you? Oh, New York got some good food too. I'm telling you that right now. Let me see something. Oh yeah, that looks good. Poutine fries, poutine gravy. White cheddar cheese curds. Ooh, I gotta quit looking at those pictures. Dude, I'll be slobbering on my nice clean mic over here. Yeah, you damn right I need to come up to Quebec or where Montreal right now. Shit. Let me get in my car. I'll be dead by the time I get up there. I'll be starved to death. Favorite film. Yeah, I appreciate it. Oh, you're on. Call me Chad on both. I get stereo. Call me Chads. It's all right. I'm good. I'm not out here to try to make money. I'm out here just to see how many people watch me. Portillo's. No, I have not. I keep getting asked about Portillo's. I'm trying to remember whether I have one close. Let me see if I have a Portillo's close to me. Because I'd made a note of that. Portillo's. I don't think I do. Locations near you. Oh no, there's no Portillo's within a 800 miles of me. There's in Indiana. Now I could go down to Florida, but that's all the way to Tampa before I can go to Portillo's. I wish. Yeah, Portillo's would be a place to go. I'm in stereo. Oh, I've got 2. I got Lord Galleon twice. YouTube. Wow. I don't know which way to talk. What's my favorite video that I made? I don't know. I mean, I'm always a little critical of them. The last few have been working pretty good. I like the Massey's Pizza video because it was literally in the evolution of my video making. It was ahead of its day when I did that. I mean, it's not far off from some of the ones that I actually did like days ago as far as the quality. I mean, I'm not, obviously I don't have a sneakadoodle, but there's no way I could do sneakadoodle. I did the whole thing in my car. I didn't do a temperature test, stuff like that, but that's back before I'd made those metrics or figured out the price per ounce. Why do I get 4 pizzas? For the sneakadoodle bite, my friend. For the sneakadoodle bite. I can't do a sneakadoodle bite and then weigh the damn thing with part of it eaten. How's that going to work? And then I have to have 3. I've decided that 3 is a good number for average, for the weights, for determining, you know, consistency in weights. And yeah, and they came close to failing that time. I bet it is. I was just looking at pictures of it, making myself hungry for no apparent reason. Woohoo. Hey, call me Chad. Call me Chad, call me Chad, call me Chad. Yeah, 2 of them are getting dual streamed. Yeah, YouTube, they've drawn down to 40 people in YouTube. And then actually I'm climbing back up on Twitch. And I am at 2 hours. I've made it 2 hours and 1 minute streaming without losing my mind. Joe needs to eat because he's such a muscular guy. Yeah. Actually, I'm pretty strong I'm actually stronger than I look. But my muscles, yeah, my pecs and all that are pretty much gone. I used to lift weights, but it's been like 2 decades ago. I lifted weights for 4 years in a row. I pulled weights at least 3 or 4 times a week. 4. Usually I had 4. I went to a gym. I had to go into the gym, get all my reps and all my stuff set up, get me a little program to work through. But I liked it. I liked it when I was strong like that. I was strong. I'm still strong, relatively strong. I've lost a lot of it. I broke my PR. Congrats. Yay! All the ladies wanted Joe. Nah. I don't think so. If they did, I didn't know it. In nursing, yeah, being a nurse, yeah, and working nights, yeah, you can really do much. You got to have 4 consistency, weight, temp, maybe one of them to look the best. No, I don't pick them out for looks. It's just pretty much random. When I show you one, it's random. What I did in this one was a little different. You get it cut, but I got one uncut because I wanted to see how close it was to the picture uncut. It's like the Massey's pizza. If you ever go to their website, they'll show you one uncut, and it is just this, it's this bitter pepperoni art. And it actually looks like that when they cook it. All of them look exactly like that, but when you cut it, it messes them all up. But I wanted to show it uncut because literally the picture that I had was uncut. Now I try not to make things look like their picture. It's like I got criticized for their I got some criticism about the Pozzoli, because their Pozzoli in their picture has the end neatly trimmed off of it with the contents hanging out. But that's not what you get. You get a Pozzoli with a closed end, and it kind of looks like, it kind of looks a little phallic, if you hadn't noticed, and I'm surprised nobody picked up on that. I am really surprised because it looked bad. My wife saw that when I was doing my editing and just like fell on the floor laughing her ass off about that. But Peter Griffin, a prime sub. Thank you. I'm like not paying attention here at all, am I? I'm like, oh, I'm gonna be like up in the big time now. But anyway, I try to make it look like the way they hand it to me, but I didn't see anything wrong with me asking her not to cut one of them, and mostly because I wanted an excuse to pull out my knife and swing it around, and I really couldn't in the review. That's why I actually cut it up during during the bite test, which was a deviation from my normal format, which kind of like freaking me out a little bit, like, oh Jesus, what am I going to do? How do I do this? How do I roll into the bite? But it worked out. It turned out all right. Dicey's here. Hey Dicey brother, how are you? How's music making? How's music playing? You're a music artist. Yes you are. I wish I could get more people sending me music that I could actually use, so But you know what happens, Dicey, when people send me music? Somebody gets me this overlaid rap song, and then they overlay my voice saying, bike test engaged. Now, come on. I don't want that. I want, like, you know what I listen to. EDM, yeah. I play a lot of EDM. But you know what I listen to, Dicey? I'm pretty picky about my music, too. And I don't want to hurt, there's a double-edged sword. You're going to hurt people's feelings when you pick music that, they go to this trouble to make you the song and you don't use it. I've used music before. I've actually used music before. Let me see. I'm on his channel. I'll send you a link to his channel. He hasn't made any song. Most of his stuff are remixes, so I can't use them because they're somebody else's music. But let me go on YouTube and tell you who this dude is. I've used his music twice. He's a submission guy. He's probably all the way down at the bottom because I haven't checked his thing for like ages. Where did he go? Hopefully YouTube didn't unsubscribe him and I lose him forever again. Growl Bits. That's it. Growl Bits. I'm going to put that link in the thing. There you go. Check this guy out. He successfully got one done. Growl Bit. Yeah, I got a link to his channel right there. Did y'all want a link to it over here on Twitch? I'll put it up there. Yeah, that's really the only person that I ever used his custom made music. But I check his channel all the time, and he's been pretty much doing remixes of existing music, and you can't use that. Then I would get copyrighted, for sure. Yeah, I like EDM. I sure do. And I know you play too, because I had that little clip one time when you were playing music. I know you are. College, I got banned from Discord. I changed, man. I want my Discord I went through call me Chad, you got banned from Discord? My sister must have done that. My Discord? Chad, send an email to joeishungrychannel at gmail.com and tell me what your nick was that you got banned from my Discord, and I'll go and ban you. How's that sound? I'll do it when I get home. Because, as I've said before, my memory stops here. When I walk out of here, out of the shop, I forget everything I promised everybody I was going to do. If you would like me to do that. Does that sound like, was that work, call me Chad? Woohoo. I don't know what you did to get whacked. I have a Discord. Yeah, I've got a Discord. I got like a bunch of people in there. Let me, in fact, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to tell Discord that I was actually here. Oh, goodness. Let me fire Discord and send them a link and see if anybody will come over here before I call it a night. Where is my icon for Discord? Oh, my goodness. Come on. There it is. Excuse me a minute while I let Discord fire up real quick. Come back to OBS. Oh, you're the worm dude. Oh, you're the one that asked me to eat worms every day. Dude, don't ask me to eat worms every day. That's silly. Don't be silly. My sister banned you. She's the mod. You're the worm dude. Why would you ask me to eat worms? Did you eat any worms today? Every day? I don't eat worms. But we'll bring you back. If you start the worm stuff up, you get wackadoodled. You're the worm dude. Yeah, we know exactly who you are, worm dude. Yeah, I'll fix it. We'll see we'll go for it again. Yeah, they are. We're not eating worms yet. Joe is hungry and does not eat worms. My goodness. Silliness. Silliness. Let's see here. Discord. Let me go announce that I'm in Discord. I gotta get the link. God dang it. Excuse me, people. I'm twiddling around in here. Oh, that's not the right place to go. Come on. Content. Live. There. I'm pretty quick. Disc release. There we go. So everybody else doing all right tonight? I am just telling everybody I'm in Discord. Publish. There you go. I'm in live stream. There. See if anybody from Discord will come over. There you go. There you go, Sam. Don't encourage him. Don't encourage him. You don't want to be an enabler. I don't want to get call me Chad banned from Discord again. You know, I've only unbanned one person on Discord. You know who I banned once? You've actually chatted him. He's still there. He came back. Smokeville. I banned Smokeville once for writing his whole 500-word essay about some weirdness. I wasn't going to sample your voice, but going to use a voiceover saying Joe is hungry. No, I don't do that. Just make some get you a catchy tune with percussion. But you don't have to do the voiceover. Yeah. I want something I can put in my video. I don't know if I want to do that. Just finished my shift at my restaurant job and I'm off for 2 days. Yay! Where did you work, swarming bats? You've come to the right live stream. The Joe is Hungry live stream. Link? Oh, link to what? What do you want to link to? Oh, link to my Discord? An invite link? I can do that. That's in my description, dude. I know that's there. Here, I'll send it. That's an invite link to my Discord. Here. Bonk. Bonk, bonk. This is why they have other people. Wow, pizza. What kind of, do y'all conveyor oven pizza or deck pizza? Deck oven pizza. What do you make? What do you make, swarming bats? I gotta know. I gotta know right now. And there's no delay either. You should be able to answer me pretty quick. I think there's not less than 2-second delay when I speak and when you hear it. It doesn't work. Oh, it does so work. It's an invite link. Anyway. Shadow. Email me at joeishungrychannel@gmail.com and I'll make sure I got the right link, but I'm pretty sure that's the right link. That invite link works. And you don't have to have a phone number anymore to do it. Joe is famished. Joe is famished. If you must know the truth. Deck oven, then you rock, dude. You rock. Because it takes skill to run a deck oven. Massey's Pizza, the one that I carry on about all the time, has a rotating deck oven that runs at about 525, 550 degrees. That's why you get their frozen pizza and you can't make it in your home oven and make it exactly right. But yeah, deck oven rules. I like that char, man. The char rules. Sweet. Good, I'm glad you're there. Tell everybody to come over here while I'm still running my mouth. They come in YouTube or they come into Twitch. Don't matter. I guess I could put the Twitch link over on that side. I think you just have to search. I'll get lost over there if I go over in my web browser again and y'all wonder what happened to me. Good. Yeah, chat them up in there, man. I'm going there and I see like 1,200 people live and like nobody has talked for like 18 hours. And I'm like, I like them to talk. I just don't want them to ask me if I've been eating worms. Somebody asked me that. I don't want to say, call me Chad out loud. Just giving you a hard time. Dicey, yeah. The char is the way. People don't realize it. You can't fake the bake. That's their like thing they say at masses. You can't fake the bake. Yeah, conveyor oven pizza. I would be hard. I don't think I'll ever find a conveyor oven pizza that's going to break an 8. That's why I did. Because I have a thing for margarita pizza, and I did a conveyor oven pizza. It's you know, if you saw my video, you saw what I did. They got a 7.9. I really did like it, and she made that with love. That's the same woman that was in the very beginning of the video shouting, "Joe is hungry, baby." That's the one who made my pizza. I asked her if she wanted to be in my video. She said, "Yeah, man." She's like a pistol. All right, true. Chat is the Riz. That's right. Chat is the Riz. Got no Riz. I got no Riz. I'm too old for Riz. Riz gone. Oh, I'm good to hear that. So, what part of Virginia? I'll just have to come up there, and you're gonna have to make me. Do you have any thin crust pies, or you make all New York style? Tell you what, email me a link. You got some sort of web presence. Email me a link to your web presence so I can look at it, because I'm so freaking hungry. I want to like just look at food. How long does it take me to edit a video? From the time when I finish production and go into post-production, 12 to 18 hours. Average is about 15 to 16, start to finish. A lot of times I'll do the intro and do the title roll before I actually know what I'm going to do, to save a little time. Yeah, do that. I want to see. Held a message for a reason. Aggression. Huh? Oh, you said you'll hit me with it, so it was like keeping the thing from coming up because it was aggression. You weren't aggressive. You're like hitting me, man, with a pizza. Do y'all have thin crust? Oh yeah. Oh, that sounds good. Yeah, I was wondering. I was reading the chat thing, and I'm like, what the hell? Oh. You were making the t-shirt design for me. You gonna send it to me? I gotta find a place to make the t-shirts. I gotta find out where Runza gets their t-shirts sourced out from, and get them to make them. And so I can call them and say, hey, you make Runza t-shirts. I want to be different letters, but the same ink and a same shirt, because these are not horribly expensive t-shirts, but they're real soft and nice, and they hold up well. Because I mean, literally, you see, just starting to lose a little bit of paint on there, and it's been washed probably a dozen times now. Sand is back. Sweet. No, there's no Dave. I don't think there's Dave's Hot Chicken in Georgia yet, or nothing close anyway. No, you are correct, Dervin. Sweet. I would like to have a thin crust margarita pizza right now. Do you know of Massey's Pizza? Swarming bats. I have to send you a link to my Massey's Pizza video, and you can let's see with the right one, and you can see what I'm talking about. Massey's Pizza. Let me get a link for that. Pop that to you. I don't know if you've seen that video. This video is almost 4 years old. It was ahead of its day when I did it. There. That's my Joe is Hungry Massey's Pizza video. That's one of my first videos. I mean, I'd done probably less than 50 videos when I did that one. And it came out as good as it did. To me, it was amazing, because it took me several years to get it up. I mean, it would rival what I do now. But every once in a while you get lucky, you know. Do I like Raising Cane's? Yes, I actually do like Raising Cane's. Can't say too much good about their Texas toast. Their Texas toast, in my opinion, is a joke. But you got to realize this: Raising Cane's is not original. That is a duplicate copy of Guthrie's fried chickens. Guthrie started in the 1960s. Raising Cane's just copied them, and it pretty much carbon copied their menu. And why they don't do their Texas toast right, I don't know. Or at least when I was there, and their fries were not hot and crisp, or they were hot but they weren't crispy. They were kind of soggy. So I was not that impressed with them. But their chicken strips, I actually like their chicken strips, and their dipping sauce. Their dipping sauce is actually, in my opinion, a little bit better than the original Guthrie's. It's slightly sweeter. That's what I would say about them. Yeah, I got like 10 more pizza boxes. I got a whole bunch of ones that I'm going to put up there. Yeah, mail me a pizza box. I'll put your pizza box where it can be seen forever. Swarming bats, my gift to you, if you want to advertise. I'll put it, let me see, let me look on my screen and see where it would go. I'll put it in One Bite spot. How's that? If I get a pizza box in the mail, get your people to send me a pizza box. I'll put it in the back. Don't send me any pizza in it, just send me the pizza box. Joe, big fan of fried chicken and seafood franchise in Palm Beach. It's called Bud's Chicken. They're always fresh and tasty. Recommend you try to make it there. A good idea. I don't have a lot of reason to go down to Florida and South Florida. I used to go down there all the time. I found some excellent fried chicken up in Ohio. Miller's Fried Chicken in Athens, Ohio they're not a franchise. They're a family-owned restaurant, and they are like damn good. Damn good. They source their chicken local and everything. Portillo's is great. What's up? Hey Mike, how we doing? I'm doing good. Just live streaming, killing time. I'm 2 hours and 20 minutes into my live stream. That's kind of long for me, actually. And just hanging out, chilling, and answering questions, talking to a true blood pizza guy that works in a deck oven pizza place that makes real pizza, not conveyor oven. Conveyor oven, you just put it in the end and you pick it out. Deck oven, you got to look at it and know how, you have to look at it and know whether it's cooked right or not. You have to pull it out at the right time. So it takes a skill level to do that. Send you an email if you're ever in town. I'd love to make you a pie. Yeah, I appreciate that. I'll have that email and I'll know. And if they want to advertise their pizza, if they want their pizza on the wall, I will replace One Bite pizza with it if I get a box. I don't want a pizza. You can't. Pizza just doesn't travel well. That might offer. If they don't want to, that's cool too. No biggie. Do I have a spreadsheet of scores? I have somebody in Discord that made a spreadsheet, and it's in a link there somewhere. You can ask anybody in Discord. They'll tell you where it's at. What you do is you buy a t-shirt, make a design, and either vinyl press or screen press at a business. Okay. I need help. I don't know what to do. What's your favorite band? Rush. Emerson, Lake and Palmer. Rush. Best drummer, Neil Peart. Best drummer that ever lived is Neil Peart. Dead now. Brain tumor. But I was sitting there watching the videos of Rush perform the other day. What inspired me to make food reviews? It looked like it was the easy way to make videos, because I wanted to make videos no matter what. I wanted to pick something that YouTube wouldn't crap on because it's political or is any way to be misconstrued with a political bias. Food reviews. I see all these gazillion of people doing food reviews out of their cars. I'm like, well, that looks easy. No, it was not. And then I wanted to make it unique. I wanted to make it different than anybody else and make it difficult for them to copy, like making a $100 bill. Make it so it's almost more work than it's worth to make it. And that's how I came up with what I do now. That's why it takes me so long to make my videos. So that's why. That's good. I like to try that. I mean, if y'all really want me to try something, send me an email, because right now I'm running on fumes right now. And I won't remember. But there's a spreadsheet, Spirits of Radio. Food is the best choice. Yeah, but you got to do it. You got to take it a step further than everybody else. You got to add good B-roll, but not too long. You also got to use metrics that nobody else uses that actually mean something. Like, I don't know of nobody that does price per ounce, because fast food, even with inflation, still runs between 40 and 90 cents an ounce. When it goes over that, you're paying a lot. And that way you can compare unlike foods, hamburgers to pizza. And pizza is usually cheaper because that's probably one of the lowest food cost things there are out there. But I did that, weighing them, the temperature test. I don't know if anybody's meat thermometering stuff. They just say whether it's hot by taste. I meat thermometer. I like to be empirical about it. And even that's kind of hard to do sometimes. Joe, my girlfriend adores you. I think more than me. Are you genuinely inspired to keep on doing what you're... I am. To hear that inspires me. I don't mean to steal your girlfriend from you. She probably likes you more than me. She's probably just messing with you. But yeah, I don't need another one. I've had mine 45 years. Married her. Not doing that again. Too old. Nobody'd want me anyway. But yeah, I've still got her too. So yeah, I bought her a gun I bought her like a 9mm Ruger for her birthday a few years ago. Thought that was a good idea. Yeah. Yeah, nobody does a consistency weight test because it is, portion control is important. And so that's not a meaningless metric. I mean, if you get a burger that weighs 8 ounces and one that weighs 14, Houston, we got a problem. Somebody ain't doing their job right. And that is important. And that's the thing. I did a deviation from how I figure that when I did the pizza one, because mainly the scale. You're dealing with something that weighs over a pound. So I get all three. I make an average weight, and this is how, like, especially burgers, when you get down to 8, 12 ounces, you get an average weight, you average them together, and then you take the difference between the heaviest and the lightest should be no more than 10% more than the average, or it shouldn't be any more than 10% of your average weight. That's how I calculate that. But on this time, they actually broke that, but I did not kill them. So what I did is no pizza was more than 10% away from the average weight. That's not how I normally do that. So that's because I actually have a formula that I use. No, I never did editing before YouTube, but thank you very much. That's very nice to say. Nobody does that. Personally, I'm so sick and tired of King Burger. Yeah, Burger King is not the Burger King that it was when they first opened up. Too bad. It is sad. Some restaurants offer alteration, substitution, etc. for options. Seeing things how they come default is nice, though I wonder how viable it would be to make videos that target that aspect. A lot of people do that. You'll see the endorsement does it all the time, especially with, I think he does it to make the food look better than it actually is. He'll get like double burgers or get extra stuff on his Subway food. And I haven't watched an endorsement video in like over a year. I don't watch other food reviewers because it will skew my thinking, because I fall behind. I'm behind the game all the time on ones I do because of production time, that I don't watch other videos, because it'll mess my score up if I see somebody else score it. But yeah, I think you need to get the default, and then a lot of times I like my stuff custom and I have to get the default. And you know, they'll say, oh, do you want to add this or add that? No, I don't want to add anything, right the way it comes. And because that's the most empirical thing you can do. And I try to be, you know, a food review by its very nature is an opinion. It is, you know, it's susceptible to, you know, how I perceive it. So I try to be as empirical as I can, although that by its very nature in the very end, it is not, and it can't be. How do you calculate how bad your arteries clogged after eating double baconator combo with a large strawberry lemonade? You can't. It's genetic, and actually I know how badly my arteries are clogged. I know how bad my arteries are clogged up because I just got done doing a full cardiac workup. My arteries are actually in pretty good shape. So, yeah. I don't eat that all the time, especially now when I'm losing weight. I can't. You can't eat that. Mostly I eat a lot of salad, and that's what I'm going to be doing when I get home is making a salad, because I'm ready for a salad like yesterday. Oh, I'm subscribing. Well, I'm glad you are. I'm glad you are. I like people to subscribe to the channel. I like to see that it doesn't make any money, but I like this. It doesn't like have effective views, but I like to see the subscriptions go up. Yeah, I've lost weight. I've lost 16 pounds. Eat less. Cut dairy products as best you can out of your diet. I was drinking a gallon of milk a week. I haven't drank any milk since April. I just cut it out because that was a big part of it. Like I say, cut a lot of fat out of your diet. Fat makes you feel bad anyway. Cut as much oil out of your diet as you can, but you got to be careful. You can't go too extreme, because going on a diet and losing weight and crash dieting is one thing. The problem is you've got to keep the weight off, and that involves changing your diet so you don't go back to your old habits. I don't want to give up this YouTube channel, so I will continue to eat some fast food, but limited. Because that was a big thing. In order to change my diet, I would have to kill this YouTube channel, and I spent way too much time working on this just to walk away from it because I'm on a diet. You can eat some bad food occasionally, you just can't eat it all the time. And that's something you have to be aware of. I want to drop 25 more pounds. At 12 of that first 16 pounds because I was so sick I couldn't eat. But now I'm continuing. I like salad. And you can make your salad so it's pretty good. You suffer from sleepwalking, you go in and eat at night. Oh yeah, I know. It's sneakadoodle bites. Damn Shadow Joe does that shit. He gets the sneakadoodle bites and goes nuts with them when I'm not looking. Oh yeah. And another problem is I buy 4 of these things, so I have to either my wife eventually will eat some of it and I'll end up throwing them away. And especially if it's something I really like, that's a problem. It's like this pizza that's in my refrigerator. Yeah, I ate 2 pieces of that this morning and I shouldn't have, but I won't do that again. Anyway, Sody Pop, thank you for the subscription. I have been running my mouth for 2 hours and 34 minutes. I think it is probably time to call it a night, so I'll have time enough to go home and make my salad and prepare my salad for the next day. I know it's Canadian, but would you ever review Tim? I don't have a Timmy's close to me. There's a Timmy's in Ohio. There's Timmy's down here. There's just none in Georgia close to me. Otherwise, I would go Timmy's. I mean, there's Timmy's in Georgia, but there's just none within driving distance. I know exactly what you're talking about. That's why I call it Timmy's, because I watch truck driver videos. I watch this Canadian guy, and he would always go to, I've got to go to Timmy's in the morning. Y'all call it Timmy's or Tim Hortons in Canada? Tell me that. That's what I want to know, or is that just him? Before I go bet, I got to know. Do you call it Timmy's in Canada? That's important. I got to know. Inquiring minds. Typically, it's Timmy's. See, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Sweet. Timmy's? Let's go to Timmy's. Oh, I'm going to call it a night. I want to tell you all good night. I appreciate you sitting with me for like 2.5 hours. Probably not all the same people. They kind of come and go. And I'm going to go home and chill. And I'll probably do another live stream midweek. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. See if I feel up to it. Twitch guys, thank you for the subscriptions tonight. Thank you for being patient with me. Tell me good night. No more pizza for me. Oh no. I want my salad. I like need it right now. And I don't have a lot left. I make it a big salad in a big plastic Tupperware thing, and I make salad out of it. And anyway, whatever. Good night, y'all. I'm going to shut it down on YouTube. Peace out, YouTube.